Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a GB soup video for you guys. I already have one video up, but I decided to tweak it a little bit and bring another one to you guys. So without talking too much, let's get right to the video. So let's start with pressure cooking the meat. I am using all hard meat here, so I need to pressure cook them. Going with chicken, pig feet. I know some people don't eat pork, so omit it if you don't eat pork. Chicken feet. These are just what I like to add to my GB soup. Go with whatever you want. You can go with goat meat or beef, even whatever you want to cook. It's up to you. The type of meat does not change the soup itself. I add a liter of water, half teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt. I add salt to the pressure cooker because it tends to take away the taste of especially the chicken. So I just add that to maintain the taste. I will pressure cook this for about 20 minutes and then we'll continue to the next step. I will steam the fish by itself first before I add other stuff. So I steam the fish with 2 bay leaves, half teaspoon garlic salt. I just add a little bit of water to do that, about a cup, and I'll let that go for maybe 10 minutes on medium heat. So I'm done steaming the fish. I will take it out now and then add the rest of the ingredients to the pot. This is dried kuta fish. Put a couple of pieces in here. I mean, it's a whole big fish, but I just cut a couple of pieces off of it. I prefer this fish to Gheyngba, I think it is. Yeah, I think there's some other dry fish that they dry a little too much. That one, if I'm cooking it, I'll put it in the pressure cooker because it's just too dry for me. But kuta isn't as dry, so I prefer it. This is what kuta fish looks like whole, and that's the price. These things are not cheap. African food is so expensive. I'll add half cup of ketele. So the next stage is to blend my vegetables and stuff and add to the pot. So I'm just going with different colors of bell peppers, a quarter of each. Don't worry about the color, just like quarter piece of bell pepper each. This will make up to 1 small onion, 3 garlic cloves, and then I'm adding 4 Scotch bonnet peppers. Absolutely optional. These are really large and really hot, so I'm going with 4. If they were smaller, I'd probably go with 5 to 6, but I like my GB soup hot, that's why. So before I move on to the next step, I will show you an alternative to peanut butter. I am going with chickpeas. This is half cup. If you buy the regular one at the store, you won't have to do what I'm doing here, but this one was pretty dry. I had to soak it overnight, and I think I'm still gonna have to cook it a little bit before I can blend it. So I'll get this cooking as I measure the other ingredients in the I just pour the blended ingredients in here. And then I'll add up to another liter of water, but typical Liberian way is to just make sure I kind of rinse off, you know. Whatever I had in the blender into the soup, because we don't waste anything. So I have the meat done, and I'll just pour everything in here except for the chicken feet. They look like they're already really done, so I don't want to, you know, break them apart too much. I'll add them last minute, but I'll just add the pig feet and chicken. Now that I've taken out the chicken feet, let me just pour everything into here. Alright. Now let's add the rest of the seasoning. Garlic powder, onion powder. Those were half teaspoon each. I will let this cook on medium-high heat for 30 minutes. So time to puree the chickpeas. Let's see how it goes. The old folks used to have these stone grinders, so help them grind stuff like this that's really hard, but let's see. Now that the soup is cooked down, I will take out the bay leaf. So here's the fish. I just take it off the bone and add it to the soup last minute. I could have gone with fillet fish or fillet this fish myself and then add it to the soup, but I decided to take this route, and I prefer pompano fish as well compared to other kinds. And pompano I've only seen come whole, so this is how I decided to do it. And add the chicken feet and fish. I'll just let it to cook for another 5 minutes and it should be ready to eat. So to thicken the soup, I'll take out some of it. Not just to thicken, but to also make it slippery, which is what water does to the soup. So I'll be adding that, and then we'll be done. I add 1.5 tablespoons of water. That's it. All done. So I'm here ready to swallow. Come join me. I've been seeing some videos on the internet talking about fufu nasty and all this stuff. I don't know what they're talking about. And then, you know, sometimes I see in African movies, people be swallowing fufu with spoon. One movie I saw them swallowing fufu with fork. And then some people, you know, in my personal life and stuff, we call them to eat, they grab a spoon. I wash my hands and I go in. There's just something about swallowing fufu with hands. You can't even beat this chicken feet. I usually get on the floor and everything, but today I decided to accelerate small. After all, I got a dining table, so I bought it to eat on it, right? So there we go. Join me, guys. Join me. Bye bye. Let my beauty self finish this food, eh? I'll see you later.